Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing great. Oh my goodness, we are going low on silver. Wow, 3.3 million. That goes way quicker than I expected. I was doing some Chimera stuff last night. My Chimera team needs a lot of improvement, but moving gear around between faction wars, upgrading it there, all this stuff just absolutely annihilates silver. Wow. I got some gear I can cleanse. I'll do that. I got some stuff to forge eventually. I can do that too. But today we're doing some faction war stuff. So I hope you guys had great success today in faction wars. We have Night Revs. Unfortunately, we have 27 stars, and you may be wondering, how do you have 27 stars? We should be much further, and we should be, except for the fact that I missed a day. So while most of you are doing 13 through 15, I am doing 10 through 12. All right, use at least 3 epic champions. It's always a pretty cool condition. I really don't mind this one at all, especially on Night Revs, not a problem. We're going to throw in the Crixia, speed in arena battles, faction. Oh, okay, cool. Faction crypts. Let's see how this goes. We have 3 epics, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Crixia is not quite an epic champion. Use old Hegemon for that lockout there instantly. Then we have Skullcrown plus Sinesha just using their A1 skills. Not actually sure if both of them are built. I'm going to go ahead and say they're probably not. So I may have to actually go in there rebuild the Skullcrown. Use some more silver, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, she's definitely not built, is she? Yeah, she's not. Dang it. What other champs do I have that could possibly be built? She's not. What? Maybe I have her old presets. Okay, preset there was a stun set. Let's see if I have a decent lethal set possibly. We'll go some speed boots there, easy. Probably sets crit rate, crit damage, okay. I want some decent speed as well. Attack, crit, and speed, cool. And then we'll go, this one looks pretty neat. For gloves, we'll go crit damage with a little bit of crit rate. Okay. Decent priorities there. Pretty good pair of gloves. I mean, overcaps me on crit rate, so I don't really need that actually. Go attack percentage on the chest plate. I don't really have very much at all. We don't need crit rate though at all. So I can go these. Actually, this is fine. She can use accuracy kind of. She doesn't need it really whatsoever, but she can kind of use it. So the other epic champion we have is Sinesha. She is built. I could throw in my Queen of Hearts. She can work. My Georgid is currently stripped with his gear somewhere else. Yeah, I've moved that gear around. It's a common theme, guys. Moving gear around, doing this, doing that, moving gear, swapping gear, changing gear. All this stuff is crazy. Okay, yeah, Skullcrown's doing some good damage now. Slow and steady, we'll get through it. Epics only for Night Rev should be pretty easy, honestly. I mean, it is Skullcrown Sinesha. If you have Queen of Hearts, even better. But yeah, these 2 champions alone are pretty impactful. Maybe get some stun action out there. Didn't lock them out. That's okay. Yeah, do those buffs and give me those buffs, or just take those buffs off. What do you think about leaving those up? Let me know how today went for you guys. Hopefully you didn't have too much trouble. Hopefully it was just a chill day. We've had several days that were pretty long. I wouldn't say necessarily stressful, annoying, but pretty long. So 3 stars there. Defeat all enemies when they have no buffs on them. That's not too bad. I do need to come here and build up my Georgid and stuff. We're going to keep the Skullcrown in here. She's good. Embreeze as well. I just recently built my Carnage. The thing with Embreeze is that I just really don't have the exceptionally strong gear that I would want to have for him. So, like for Stone Skin, I've just been really slow to actually build him because I don't want to use him just halfway. I want to fully utilize his kit, make it make sense. And right now, I just don't think that'd be the case. So we can do a res, not a huge deal. All right, there. I say not a big deal, but those bombs are about to be a big deal. Man, okay, well, let's replay this stage. We'll do the AoE hit. Boom. Pretty decent damage there. Not too bad. Increase attack from her. Wipe everything out. We don't have to go as fast as I was trying to go. No reason to do the ally attack just yet. We'll do the A2 from Skull Crown. And then A1. Good stuff. Get a little bit of bombs. I mean, not a big deal. The next wave, we'll just do the ally attack. We'll have no buffs. Be good to go. There we go. There we are. A3. Skullcrown plus Sinesha. The Blender champs. Really OG strategy in Arena. Even better now at Queen of Hearts. Did I get 2 stars there? Okay, whew. I was like, what? Okay. Place 15 plus stuns. For debuffs, stun champions is also going to be Miscreated Monster, right? We have Miscreated Monster and Eric's. Eric's is not really taken up yet. Miscreated Monster I built before, so he'll be fine. And then we have the stuns from Sinesha as well. So do this. Some block buffs. Do that. Soften them a little bit. Maybe get a stun or 2. All right. Got a few stuns there. Wait, 2? Oh, I guess there is only 2. I thought there was 4. I thought there was 4 stuns out there. There is, in fact, not 4 stuns out there. Tricked me for sure. 4 now? All right, well, that's not really the best spot to be, I don't think. Sinesha. Can I get some more stuns out here? I may have to run. I can just swap forms and have my Crixia reset monster. I can't just yet though. And we're at 7. We'll give it a little bit longer. We'll go ahead and reset some stuff here. We'll place the fear and stuff over there on him. Just don't kill everybody. Padri's definitely dead here. Give a little bit of a heal. We got 1 more stun, 8. So now we need a lot more basically. I'm not for sure if it's even possible to do it right now. Let's drop Skull Crown for maybe a Renegade. We just keep cycling through our stuff a little bit faster here. Should be okay. Sinesha plus Skull Crown should be able to get the kill. I mean, we also have, well, we have Miscreated Monster, of course. She places some decent stuns. Monster places some stuns. Some block. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not a huge deal, though. The Queen of Hearts, huge champion here. Just A2. Maybe a stun or 2. Okay, no stuns. Nice, got some stuns at that time. So we're at 6 now. Not too bad at all. Reset some skills. Do some ally attack stuff here. I mean, if they healed a little bit, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Honestly. Let's just see if I can get a... Okay, no more stuns. We got 7 in that first wave, though. We should be fine for these next waves. Really shouldn't be a problem. Get a fear over there on him. Okay, 10 now. It's great. Going for this. I just turn on auto at this point, honestly. Well, let's make sure we're doing as decent as I can. Does have increased resistance, which is not really what I'm looking for here. Let's increase her cooldown. Didn't. Strip everything, so Miscreated Monster has a chance to stun them. Got 2 stuns. Okay. Too bad. Do an ally attack. And then we will slowly work down Mr. Monkey Boy over here. Not too bad of a stage, though, assuming we survive here. Not too bad of a stage at all. Stun on the A1. Cool. So 13. Stunset Sinesha has basically just stayed there the whole time. Haven't moved her out of that at all, basically. 14. Now, this next wave, we can just open up with some a little bit harder stuff, basically. Go here. Dang, no stuns at all. Wow. All right, so we're going to swap forms. We're going to lock them out. So at least they can't do nothing active. No active skills, nothing like that. And then we're going to try and get some damage going through. It should put me at 15 here. Yeah, we're good. So from here on out, it's just full auto. I love stages like this where it's pretty easy to deal with, assuming we don't get killed somehow at the very end here. Don't mind these stages at all. This is definitely a change of pace from the 16, 17, 18 stages. 17 specifically with the no weak hits, which is going to be difficult for this. Actually, no, it's not going to be too bad for this faction. All right, there we go. Night Revs is done. Sylvan Watchers is usually a pretty easy one as well. Now, for the no weak hits thing, should actually be pretty decent too. Defeat 3+ enemies using ally attack, skills, or counterattack. Who has ally attack here? This champion? Oh, this is not very good. Attacks AoE, no counterattacks AoE. So basically 3+ enemies using ally attack or counterattack skills. Let's see. Teams up with 2 random allies to attack a single enemy. The allies joining the attack will use their default skills. Okay, if the target's under decreased defense, these attacks will ignore 20% of the target's defense. Okay, what's her name? Diana. I mean, I ain't really got another option, right? If I want to do this in any decent time, I got to take her up. I mean, not the worst thing. There's no champion training going right now, so it feels a little bit worse. Let's go ahead and get her booked up. Really getting low on a bunch of books, honestly. 260 for epics is not a ton. Go prior to that speed here. Pick up a spare pair of speed boots. Spare pair of speed boots. Yeah, it's great. For this, if I could get her in a reflex set, that'd be kind of cool. Just because I already had the boots there. And then this. If I had a merciless ring and necklace, I'll just throw this on her. And then pick up a pair of merciless gloves and shield. So then she'll have even more of a chance of reducing those cooldowns. I don't really need the triple roll speeds. Double or something like that's fine. There we go. 246. Should be okay. We have Elva for the reses, right? So let's see. Diethy's out of here. Diana's coming in. Where you at, Diana? I literally just brought you up. There we go. My cursor is right on you. All right, so as far as damage dealers, I guess Diethy's actually probably the next best one, isn't he? So, and if they have decreased defense, he ignores more. We'll give this a shot. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. Turn meter boost. Get them softened up a little bit. I don't really need them softened up anymore, though. Don't really need that. Okay. Teams up with 2 random allies, single target. If the target's under decreased defense. Okay, so I could go. Actually, no, there's no reason to YOLO that, right? We can just go kill a Finax. Oh, crap. Are you kidding me? Really? I thought I wasn't going to YOLO that, thinking that I could just kill him pretty easily. That was not the case. Definitely not the case. Unfortunately. So, if a Lil joins in the hit, let's see. Can I get a decreased defense on everybody? Somebody at least? Okay. So now we should be able to just kill this person, right? Like, he'll be... There's no way we don't kill Finax. Like, that's literally... What happened? Was that not the ally attack skill? Okay, they all have decent stuff on them. Okay, yeah, I used the wrong skill. There we go. Much, much better. So here, I guess we'll just go for a hit on the Apartment. I mean, there's not really much else I can do here. It's basically just going to be cycling around to her stuff. We do have revives for her, so that's not a problem. Though Finax will make that irrelevant because of the whole block revive thing. So really just trying to keep her alive a little bit longer if I can. Block actives there. She's about to get a turn, so then we can just do the ally attack again. I was kind of worried about that. Okay, let's not kill him maybe. Okay, we actually did kill him, unfortunately. Perfect. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The Merciless plus Reflex makes her cycle through a little bit quicker. Diana, well done. Go for the A3. Do I have any good wave control? I don't think I really do. No, not really, honestly. I got the chance of block actives here. Let's go ahead and hit her, maybe? Okay, yeah, the cleanse. Good old cleanse. Good old cleanse action. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh, she's about to get blasted. That's what happens when you have a champion who's not built at all, basically. Be surprised if I can kill him with, or maybe. It depends on who joins, right? If a Lil joins, we're good. There we go. So now we're fine. At 3 out of 3. These champs are all going down, basically. Let's go ahead and go this for some more continuous heals on Diana. Cool. It worked out fine. Merciless plus Reflex, cycle through pretty quickly. As long as you have a res champion, Elva. Okay, well, that's... Things are getting a little... Oh, man, he's... Okay, there we go. When they swap forms, you can't see what's going on anymore. We're just going to go A2 here. I'm going to snipe the Valk. Oh, dang, okay. Well, can't quite do that, actually. Let's get rid of her. Nope, not quite. That's a little bit unfortunate. Do that strip. As long as there's no block revive, we're probably okay. They don't have any res champions. I gotta balance it out. Like, I want to get her resed as soon as possible, but also don't want her dying because I won't be able to cycle back to my res again if I do that. So let's go here. I guess we'll do this with a chance of being able to boost his turn meter. Just let him blast that dude. Okay, didn't really work. All right. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's Elva's res at currently? Okay. One more turn. There's no way I can cycle around to get this done, is there? Nope. Dang it. That sucks. Because she's level 50. She's just going to get absolutely smacked by these champions. Just one shot. I knew I should have delayed that res a little bit more. Well, yeah, waited a little bit longer for that. Really wasn't bad, though. I mean, the stages were fine. Just kill this champion. The one AoE hit there. Boom. As long as he doesn't block revive on me, we're fine. I could level up to 60. I could take her to 60, no problem. If I don't have to do that, I don't want to, though. I guess I could put other champions. There's other options, but that was so close. I don't think there's any reason to try those other options just yet. Like, I could go Creodin for some freezes, some extra control, all that kind of stuff. Let's go this. Maybe she gets a turn. Maybe she can reset her stuff. Okay, cool. She got that, which is pretty neat. Maybe he gets a turn with and drops the unkillable just before Diana goes. May actually be perfect. This shouldn't kill him, right? It does kill him. 2,700. Not the best, but not a big deal. Decreased defense. You probably just kill Cardiel. Depending. Oh wait, the actual worst possible champions joined in on that. The actual worst. The two other supports are who joined that. Get rid of him. Do this. Revival and death. I'll try to let her cycle around again. She's doing really good cycling around, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue. All right, what you got here, buddy? Tshirt and Drock. Now, there's a chance if I was to have a Lil or maybe even Dythe join in. Dang, we're just so close. Just the wrong champions keep joining in, basically. Like, surprisingly close to killing them every time, basically. Hopefully she just doesn't die here. Do have a res, so there we go. Decreased defense. Nice stuff. We'll keep the reviver alive. I mean, she's not bothering me being alive still. Okay, yeah, we'll get around to her turn again. We'll be fine. Should have already been done with this, but not quite. Maybe a little bit of damage on him. Just kill her, basically. Yep, revival and death, that's fine. There's no way this shouldn't work unless it's the same two champs. There we go. A Lil joins in the attack, and we're good to go, basically. So 2 out of 3. Revival and death's going out. Reduce turn meter a little bit. Let's go into the weak affinity. We get her around to one more kill, and then we can just next wave will be hopefully pretty smooth. There we go. As long as it's... Oh, who even joined? I think it was once again the two supports. That is not at all what I want to join right now. Dang. Okay, so we'll go ahead and... Well, Valkyrie's going to take a turn first anyways, probably. But we'll just go ahead and do the cleanse so then she can do that. With this out. There's a chance I can kill the Yakarl if somebody joins in who can actually do some decent damage. There we go. We are done with that nonsense. Vitreous can definitely pack a punch. At least here he can. Crazy stuff. Alright, so this time we're gonna try to kill this dude. I think he's probably my biggest issue, potentially. There we go. Now, she can't kill that champ, can she? She's also under Veil. No AoE attacks. Valkyrie's the only person with an AoE attack here. So we're good to go now, right? We're fine? Alil gets big turn meter boost from that skill as well. Diethy's great for this, though. Diethy's definitely a champion who could have done that, basically. Wait, I'm missing a piece of gear from Elva? Huh, what a surprise. We'll put that on her later on, I guess. So this won't be too bad. Basically, I can go Airbeus. I can go Immic if he's assuming he's built fine. Okay, well, that's a little bit janky build there, Immic, but you're okay, bud, I guess. For other Void Affinity champions, I have Claydna. I have these champions who I could get up. Let's see. Claydna, and then this this new one, Corpse Flower. Really, I think it's just gonna be these champions resetting. Alil. And Alil doing his job. But who else could I use here? I only have one Nia. I'm kind of surprised. Is there no others? None that are built, that's for sure. So I guess we could go Elva as well. Basically, it's gonna be alright, we're gonna try and kill everything as soon as possible. That is not good. That's not very much damage there, buddy. That is not very much damage at all, actually. Huh. Well, this is about to be very interesting. Maybe not, actually. I mean, he probably will be fine. I gotta be careful with Airbeus, though, because I can't stay in that first form too long, unfortunately. It's not doing as much damage as I was hoping it would. It's really not. He doesn't have Cat's Gaze on anymore either. I think that's part of the issue. If I had Cat's Gaze, this wouldn't be as bad. Okay, well, that's not good. Weak hit. Okay, so now I have to do that. There's a lot of AoE champs here. So she's going to be hitting AoE to nothing that's weak, actually, which is good. So now we can just do this. Nobody here is weak to anything. Yeah, everybody's good. So now I'm just going to be trying to kill these champs eventually. Yeah, Lil's just not hitting very hard. Wonder if it's just the Cat's Gaze not being on him, which is causing that to be an issue, or what the situation is. But I took the Cat's Gaze off of him. I need to put it back on him, I think. I was having a really fun time with him before. So put up the block buffs. They have no cleansers anyways. Do the strip. Okay, so she is going to be weak to 1, 2 champs. And Elva's going to be weak to 2 also. So we have a lot of weak champs, basically. Champs weak to a lot of things, I mean. So what I'll do here is he's going to be a very annoying champion to deal with. Okay, and he's still a very annoying champion to deal with. Unfortunately, even just like this. Okay, so I guess I could eventually strip that with her. Definitely should have considered that one, though. Because we're not stripping this block damage, right? So Elva now has some champs she needs to worry about. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, he uses a skill that's actually not that big of a deal. Get rid of him. He's not weak to anybody here. Actually, Elva, I need to thin the champs down here. Which of these champions are neither of them weak to? Actually, they're both weak to something, no matter what. So I think I can just get rid of the Force champion. Actually, no. I get rid of one spirit first. And then we get rid of the Force. And then we just work them down slowly. That'll be the best play, I think. Okay, so we do this champion. There's no weak hits yet, so that's good. Just gonna be very careful with how I drop these champs, basically. Okay, so she's good here. AoE's fine. Reduce some cooldowns. If we can drop them both pretty similar time, it'd be perfect. Okay, so Elva's gonna be the next person to attack, so we kill this dude. Well, the next one of the people who can get a weak hit, basically. All right, so I think actually let's do this. She's weak to 2 champions right now. Kill the Uko. I'll just do this. I can use my A3 first here. Try to get rid of these 2, basically. Let's see. Okay, not as much damage as I was hoping. We have 1 week there, 2 weeks there. Not looking great. Not looking great at all, actually. Let's do a taunt. This is not good. No weak hit, though, but that is, like, very, very sketchy, basically. Let's go hit him. Okay, petrification, fantastic. We have to switch forms now. The first form is just way too sketchy. Go ahead and do this. Reduce Elva's cooldown a little bit. Blast this dude since he's the only person about to take a turn, basically. And then we will pick up another champion here. All right, A3. Got stone skin though, baby. Doesn't matter what you do. All right. The taunts are amazing. Now, ooh, she's weak to both of these champs. It's gonna be a weak hit here, isn't it? Okay, no, we're actually okay for a little bit longer. For 2 more turns, basically. I just need to blast one. And then as soon as I can, just kill the other one. Before she gets a turn, ideally. She can take 1 more turn, but not 2 more turns. Please don't do this to me. I gotta buff up as much as I can to get a Lil to take another turn, hopefully. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Whoa. That could have been crazy. That was a almost 8-minute fight. That's crazy long. Place 4+ taunt buffs. Well, that's very, very, very easy. Imic plus Airbeus. But if you don't have those champs, that becomes pretty difficult, right? No, I guess you have Dudan too, so that's not a bad condition at all. Is this Dythy not built? I guess he is, actually. I was just wondering because he wasn't taking a turn. Almost one shot in the Erics. We'll swap forms here. Two taunts. They don't know who to target. They don't know what they got to do. And we are good. Sweet. All right. Some more taunts, please. Just place all the taunts. We'll just go ahead and blast the Crixie. Just kidding. Not going to blast her. Just going to try to do something, but not do much. Could I actually get him to squeeze in another turn here? I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Because he gets a lot of turn meter boost from skills like that. Block actives on some of these champs. Okay, didn't get it, unfortunately. We're at 3. Okay, do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Decrease speed, some decent damage over there. Love to just kill this dude. Let's go ahead and get some continuous heals. Last taunt that I need placed. Good. And then let's see. Place a shield on everybody, I guess. Not too bad. Remove the decreased speed. Take away his buffs. They always do such interesting abilities. Like, I'm going to buff up instead of doing any damage here. Allergies, allergies, allergies. All right, so we're done with the taunts, right? We are. We are, in fact, done with those taunts. Gonna go for the big hit, proc Rotos' extra turn, but it's not gonna kill me because this Rotos is not that strong. Now, one of the factions I was going again, using, that Rotos was doing a lot of damage to. They pick him another extra turn, be cool. Block actives, there we go. Just use the A1 from that Siffy there. Very nice, very nice. Got some damage going out, that is for sure. We're going to do some of this. Get some shields going. Decrease defense on everybody. Blast the Siffy. Not quite, but pretty decent. We're done? Sweet, we're good. 38 minutes. Oh, nope, not quite. Not quite. I was counting my chickens before they hatched. Count my eggs before they hatched? I don't know. Counting something before it hatched. Just got messed up. There we go. 3 stars. We're done. We're moving through the condition stuff here. 2 more pieces. Where are the fragments at? What am I at right here? 710? There's no more fragments. So there's some here, 50. But I feel like I need more. I want more. But they're just not coming up no more. 25, 25. I'm sorry, 50, 25. Cool. So we'll get one more. And then, of course, the mythical champion at the very end there. But guys, overall, that was a pretty smooth, quick, and easy day. Hopefully you had the same experience. Of course, the Night Revs boss is going to be much different because I didn't get to do that today. So hopefully it went smoothly. You guys let me know how it went for you. Thank y'all very much for watching. Let's look at the leaderboards. Wow, so cool. Nobody cares. Thank you guys. Catch you all later on.